How to drive long distance with a cat. Cats like routine, and so traveling with one can cause stress. If you have to move or want to take a long car journey with one, however, take heart. By gathering the right supplies and preparing your cat beforehand, you can make the trip as pleasant as possible. Part 1. Preparing for travel with your cat. 1. Make sure that your cat is healthy enough for travel. Trips in a car can be physically and emotionally stressful on cats. Before you embark on yours, have your veterinarian review your cat's health and make sure it is healthy enough to travel. You can also discuss with your vet whether or not feline sedatives are a good idea while traveling with your cat. These can calm some felines, but your cat may react badly to the medicines, or it may wear off during the trip. Never give your cat a sedative designed for humans. 2. Get a carrier. The safest place for your cat to be while traveling in a car is in a designated cat carrier. Your cat may not enjoy being in the carrier, but it will protect it from harm while you are on the road. Choose one that is well-ventilated. Large enough for your cat to sit, stand, turn around, and lay down in. Made of a sturdy material, whether soft, cloth or mesh, or hard, plastic or wire. 3. Get your cat used to its carrier. Leave the carrier in your home near one of your cat's favorite places, with its door or flap open so that your cat can enter. If your cat has time beforehand to inspect the carrier, nap in it, etc., it might feel more comfortable and less stressed in it later on. 4. Try short trips first. If you know that your cat will accompany you on an upcoming long drive, take it on some short trips first. Gradually increase the length of time you are on the road. Hopefully, these short trips will acclimate your cat to being in its carrier and in your car, so that the longer trip goes more smoothly. 5. Pack a cat traveling kit. When traveling, you'll want to make sure that your cat has all of its regular essentials, as well as any supplies specifically needed for traveling. Before you leave on your trip, make sure to pack favorite toys, pillows, blankets, etc. Food and water. Bowls. A litter box and litter. A waste scoop or plastic bags. Brushes, combs, and other grooming supplies. Any medications your cat takes. A pet first aid kit, ask your veterinarian about getting one. Travel papers showing vaccinations, health records, etc., if needed in your destination. 6. Collar your cat. As a precaution, get a tag made for your cat that lists your phone number and your home and destination addresses. If you don't want your cat to wear a collar and tag normally, this only has to be a temporary one. It is invaluable as a precaution in the event that you and your cat are separated during the trip. If you wish, you can also have an identifying microchip placed in your cat. 7. Feed your cat before starting the trip. Your cat should have a light meal 3 to 4 hours before your trip begins. That way, your cat won't go hungry, but won't be overfed either. If you and your veterinarian have decided to give your cat sedatives, make sure to give it a dose prior to your trip, according to instructions. For trips under 2 hours, you won't need to feed your cat on the road. Otherwise, feed it every 2 to 3 hours. Your cat may not want to eat or drink while traveling. Don't feed your cat while moving in your vehicle, as there are risks that it could choke, become sick, or get loose in the vehicle. If you need to feed your cat en route, stop first. Part 2. Traveling with your cat. 1. Place your cat in its carrier. Make sure that your cat is securely in its carrier before you place it in your car. It may take some coaxing to get your cat to enter and stay in the carrier, so offer it some treats or a favorite toy, and be patient. Letting your cat loose in the car while traveling is not safe. If your cat is not safely in its carrier, it may crawl to a dangerous place, such as under your feet, or it may become even more stressed. Only let your cat out of its carrier when you are safely at your destination or a stopping point. 2. Keep your cat comfortable. During your journey, make sure that your car stays at a comfortable temperature, and that your cat's carrier stays out of direct sunlight. The safest place to keep your cat's carrier is in the back seat. Don't leave a car window down while traveling with your cat. It might try to escape, the noise might bother it, or the wind might make it cold. 3. Consider using pheromones. Pheromones can help a cat to settle and feel content. Pheromones are signal-carrying hormones that are released in order to promote a specific response by another member of the same species. In cats, one of these is the feline facial pheromone. One product that mimics this feline facial pheromone is called Feline. You can spray it in your car to make your cat feel more comfortable. 4. Consider nutraceutical supplements. Zilkine is a nutraceutical, which is a food supplement that has a pharmaceutical-like action on the body. Because nutraceuticals are not drugs, they are much safer and rarely have side effects. The active ingredient in zilkine is derived from milk protein and it acts on the same part of the brain as diazepam. This calms the cat and removes some of her anxiety. Zilkine is available without prescription and comes in 75 mg capsules. The dose for a cat is a 75 mg capsule once a day, given with or after food. It can take a couple of days to take effect, but if there is no noticeable difference after 7 days, it is unlikely to help your cat. 5. Consider using pharmaceutical sedatives. Sedatives are prescription medications that should only be administered to healthy animals. If your cat's veterinary appointment is for a routine wellness examination, your veterinarian may prescribe a sedative if your cat's stress is severe. Do not administer sedatives if you are not sure that your cat is in healthy condition. Buprenorphine, gabapentin and alprazolam are examples of medications that have recently begun to be used to reduce the anxiety associated with car travel or veterinary visits. If one of these medications is appropriate for your cat's situation, your veterinarian will prescribe it. Be sure to ask your veterinarian about the potential side effects in order to properly weigh the pros and cons. 6. Keep it quiet. Most cats will appreciate you keeping it quiet in the car when traveling. If you have a stereo on, keep it at a low volume. Keep the windows rolled up to reduce road noise, and try to avoid any excessive traffic noises, such as honking your horn, as these may startle your cat. 7. Make periodic rest stops. Stop every now and then to check and make sure that your cat is comfortable, and to see if it needs food or water. Many rest stops have enclosures for you to let your pet out without having to worry that they will run off. It may also need to use its litter box. You can also stop and let your cat stretch its legs, as long as you use a harness and leash. 8. Stay with your cat. Never leave your cat unattended in a car. During hot weather, a parked car can quickly become overheated, even if you crack the windows, which can cause heatstroke or worse. In cold weather, a parked car can become frigid, and your cat could freeze. 9. Reward your cat at the end of the journey. Once you arrive at your destination, don't be surprised if it takes your cat a while to get back to normal. At first, it may only want to run and hide. Give your cat plenty of treats and attention after it calms down.